Okay, after watching a lot of videos and reading a lot of comments about the Prop 8 issue, I decided to make a video about it myself. It seems as though we are just at an impasse. You've got religious people, and of course there's always the people in the middle. But in general, we're polarizing between religious and secular views. And I think if we break this down logically, we might actually, the common sense might actually begin to emerge from the situation. Here's a little story I like to break down, pardon the simplicity. The gay community says they want apples, but what they really want are oranges. So in an effort to have both, or to justify their oranges, they want everybody to call their oranges apples. Now, there are a few people in California that say, really? Do we really have to define the difference between an apple and an orange? Okay, I guess we have to do that. So they vote on it, and the bulk of Californians agree that apples are apples and oranges are oranges. Now the gay people are upset because those who can differentiate between apples and oranges are, somehow upsetting their agenda to mesh the two together to somehow create this general fruit of some kind. But let's be real. I'm speaking specifically to homosexual people here. You don't want your relationships to be seen as heterosexual ones. Let's admit, they're different fundamentally, and that's all that heterosexuals are trying to achieve with Proposition 8, is to differentiate between the two. It's important to them with their religious views, of course, that their children aren't taught that apples are oranges and that oranges are apples. And so, that's important to them, and I think it's important for you to respect that. I also think that you should have the same rights, which you do in California, as married people do. And I also think you should have the right to define your own traditions. I think most people are in support of that. We just don't want you hijacking ours. So let's blossom on the apple side, okay? And let those who want oranges blossom on the orange tree. And we'll just keep the two trees separate. We can live peaceably in the same grove of trees, and we can love each other, and we can accept each other. But let's not call something that it isn't. Also, discrimination. I just don't see this. As a side note, it's not discriminatory because Proposition 8 applies to all citizens. Gay people, to my knowledge, don't have a separate Bill of Rights in California. So, truth be told, they can be married if they choose to. They just choose not to, which is also their right. They choose to have gay unions. So, have a gay union. Have a gay party. I don't think heterosexuals care much. They just don't want you hijacking and throwing propaganda out to their children, telling them that apples are oranges and oranges are apples. It's that simple. I should also apologize to everyone who's actually stayed with me this entire video for looking a hot mess over here in Pocatello, Idaho. I have kids to take care of, lots of chores to do, so sorry about that. But hopefully you can comment on the substance of what I'm saying rather than the aesthetics of my appearance. To any of those who wish to comment on this and want to use swear words or have a disrespectful tone, they're going to get deleted. Just a forewarning.